welcome to today's 6 Minute Makeover. Today we're looking at Au Jus Design, an art printable shop that sells some really unique and adorable prints. The seller has got in touch with me because she was making a very good amount of money every single month, and recently her sales have dropped off. So she's wondering what's going on. Is it her SEO? And what do you do when you're doing everything right and things are working and then all of a sudden they're not? What are your options? So in the case of any shop, if your traffic starts to fall off, which is exactly what happened to this shop owner, the thing you should absolutely fix first is SEO. If your traffic starts to drop off, that's a sign that maybe some of your tags are a little dated. Keep in mind that SEO is like slang. People search for different things based on what's popular. So the words that people search for will change seasonally. That doesn't mean you should be changing your SEO constantly, but it does mean you should give it a look once every 6 months, or if you notice listings starting to get less popular. If you're working on SEO actively and you're not seeing a difference, make sure you're checking your terms to look for high traffic terms. Try and rank for different terms and try and vary up the terms you're using. I have another video where I talk at length about exactly how you should be SEOing your items. So just check below to find that video. Now, finally, if you've done your SEO, keep in mind it takes at least 30 days to kick in. So when you've made changes, it's going to take 30 days before you're going to start to see any momentum start to come back into your shop. That's because SEO is not instant and it never will be. Doesn't matter where you're listing, Google, Etsy, Amazon, whatever, SEO is not instant. None of us have the power to make it instant, so you're gonna have to wait that time. And the longer you wait, the more of an uptick you should see if you're doing things correctly. Now, let's say you've done your SEO and you're waiting your 30 days and you're not seeing a difference. What can you do in the meantime to boost your shop? So in the case of Au Jus Design, she has Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. Now is the time to leverage other platforms to get yourself additional exposure. The best way to keep yourself at the top of buyers' minds is to use an email list. So many people think that they just need to email out a list of, oh, this is my latest product and here's how it looks and you can buy it here. But that's not a fun email to receive. I know you get emails like that in your inbox now. I know they get sorted to spam, and I know you don't open them. So if you don't open them, what makes you think that your buyers will want to open them? If you create an email list that's fun to be on, that you build over time, you can re-expose yourself to customers over and over again and make your sales happen in a big way. So many people don't believe me here about the email list, but I'm going to show you an example of a shop that leverages their email list to send out amazing emails every single month, and I want to just look at the sales difference between a normal Etsy shop. So Au Jus Design has tons of sales, 4,700. She's doing a great job. Let's take a look at a shop that uses an email list and see the difference. Boho Berry is a shop that's linked directly to a blog and an email list. Everybody who buys from this shop is on her email list. And that's because she started a blog about planners and now she sends out emails about those planners. She linked an Etsy shop up to all of that for monetization. Now let's take a look at her sales. She's been on Etsy a year less than Au Jus Design and she has 25,000 sales. And the email list is responsible for the majority of these sales. So that's the kind of difference an email list can make. While we're at it, let's take a look at the sort of email she's sending so we can see what you should be doing. Here is the latest email from Boho Berry. She talks about what's going on with her in her life, and she even goes through all the stuff that's going on in her blog and on YouTube. She also gives all her email subscribers special discounts in the shop every single month, and it's just for subscribers. So she's reminding them about the shop and giving them a chance to shop at a discounted rate. She also gives away free resources just so that people can make sure that they like her stuff before they buy it. And she has all kinds of additional stuff reminding people of where they can go to get help and interact. So this is way less boring than your classic email newsletter of here are all my products. Even Etsy's newsletter is way more lackluster than this. So if Oju Design wanted to start a system like this, the best way to go would be to get people on her email list. You can do this through Etsy by checking out some of the resources below, or you can do this by starting your own blog. Starting your own blog allows you to build up a big following. When you have a blog and you're talking to people all the time, they begin to trust you. They want to buy from you. They like you. They know you. And they can't wait to keep up with your latest updates. This is why bloggers have a much easier time making sales on Etsy, because they've created trust that a simple Etsy storefront like most of us have just isn't capable of creating on its own. So check the links below for resources about blogging and getting your email list up and running. This is definitely a long game and it's a big strategy and it will take you a while, but doing it right means that you will have consistent control over your income month after month, and you'll be able to generate way more than you would with just an Etsy shop alone. So thanks so much for watching this 6-minute makeover, and don't forget to check below this video so you can figure out how to implement all the tricks I talked about here.